Our world has gotten so polarized, and that's no new news to anybody. But because of that, it's definitely made people more fearful to actually lead in the right ways. One of the things we hope is that people leave this class with this idea of like, leaders are called to actually solve problems, and that takes courage.
We're starting this new American Civics Institute with the idea that the other fellow might be right and that the importance of respectful interaction. And I looked forward to doing this with the governor and trying to help model that and talk about that. So I see it as one of the first courses of the Institute, and it felt like a really great way to kind of get the Institute started. Each week, the students have a couple of Tennessee leaders who've done something courageous. All the people they're studying, in addition to the guest speakers, are home-based here in Tennessee.
Our first speaker was Senator Lamar Alexander, and I remember I called my dad right after class, and I was just like, if every class is like this, then this is going to be the best class that I've ever been in.
Two of my favorite conversations we had were with John Meacham and with Theodis Robinson. I remember specifically Theodis Robinson, he stated that any principle that cannot undergo re-examination is worthless. And I think that really struck me because I'm constantly questioning the status quo and questioning my own beliefs.
Oh my goodness, I've learned from every guest speaker. I've learned from the students. I heard Lamar Alexander tell the story of deciding to be sworn in early. In his voice, his words, the students heard that. That was an amazing moment. And there's just been over and over and over again those kind of stories where you see really important people, a longtime senator, a successful governor, talk about the moment to make that decision.
I think that this class is kind of an incubator for those tough topics. As students, we're really able to apply what we learn in the class to these topics. Things like hearing a problem from every perspective when we discuss these topics or these ideas. Being able to listen to the person, what they're saying to you, meeting them halfway, trying to understand what their perspective might be on that. That's a really important thing, I think, going forward.
I love that what I see in these students is courage mixed with kindness. And I mean that, like the way they treat each other is incredibly, memorable to me.
This group of 60 students, they're tired of the polarization and all the hyper negative conversations. I hope some of them, I'm confident, they will run for office. They'll leave here and go be on a school board. They'll be on the city council because they care and they want things to change. I have a lot of hope for the future because of the students just like this in this class.
We're here at UT, and UT has a lot of influence within the state. In an arena with 60 students who are all very passionate, it's the perfect place to talk about these things in a place where everyone wants the best for our state.
I think we have a unique chance to be a model in this. There's certain places that just can't do it because they don't really want to do it. But I think here, in terms of being that place that can be an open forum for exchange of ideas, realizing, like I said, this whole basis of the other person might be right, but we still have to figure out within that how we're going to solve problems. I honestly think Tennessee can be the place that shows you can do that.